That's right. I've somehow managed to name every single Pokemon. Sort of. Watch the video, you guys will find out how it went. 24 hours to try and name them all. Let's get going. It is on. The goal is to be able to name as many as I can. My goal is to be able to start off with Kanto and see if I can get them all done. I want to see how many I can get in order before I have to switch it up. Now, Venusaur is one of those ones that I'm just never sure how to spell. Alright, we're doing well so far. 6 out of 1012, so basically got this. This should be easy. Got all the starters done. I feel like Rattata is next. Yeah, look at that. This is a Gen 1er for you, man. I love it. Gas Queen and Nido King. Look at that. 34 out of 1012. 24 hours? Piece of cake. Oh, this is going to be interesting now, though. I think this is out of order. That is very out of order. Oh, I am struggling to think of what would be next around this area. Now we're definitely going out of order a little bit, but I think I need to be able to get some of these done. Alrighty, so we made a little bit of progress with the Gen 1 decks here. I tried to get as many of the water Pokemon that I could remember because I knew that they were going to be tough to remember later on. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm going to jump to the end and start to work my way backwards now as well. And Articuno. Alright, so we've got a few from Hisui, Alola, and Galar now. Let's go for all the fossils next. Omastar. And this is where it starts to get interesting. Ooh boy. Alright, what's missing after there though? Oh dear. Alright, we're gonna have to bounce. Alright, so bouncing around we did. We managed to get a good chunk out of the middle section here, but it was basically just trying to fill in the gaps. Oh, I'm just trying to think, like, I'm going through the routes in my mind of Gen 1 and just trying to remember what's on each route so I can possibly have a chance of being able to get this done. Answer. There you go, look at that. Alright, so we got that whole bottom line done. That's fantastic. One of my all-time favourites, Chansey. Tangela. Tangela usually goes next to Chansey. Love it. Now, is there another water type that goes next to Kangaskhan? Man, this is tough, and I'm only on Gen 1 at the moment. Voltorb and Electrode. Horsey and Seadra. Can't believe I didn't think of that. Krabby and Kingler. That's a good one. We are making progress, but it's slowing down. Oh, yes. Okay, I finally figured out one. Paris and Parasect. Yeah, there was no way that I was getting that spelling. So that's the only one that I've had to look up so far in terms of the spelling of it, but everything else, yeah. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to concede for Gen 1 for the moment. Let's head on to all of the rest of them now, because Gen 1 was my main challenge, and you know what? I got within 10 of completing it. I'm okay with that, but I will be disappointed once I figure out what these last 10 are. We'll be using a range of different resources as well, but for the moment, I'm just doing it off of the top of my noggin, without any other resources. Obviously, spell checking one if I really, really need it, but otherwise, let's get to it and see how many we can get. The next focus I'm going to work on is the starters, so try and get the starters for each generation. Alright, the starters. We made pretty good progress with this one. Spelling wasn't too much of an issue in this regards, because I didn't use the spell check element. But once we got up to Gen 8, that's where I had a little bit more trouble remembering what the Pokemon were called. And Gen 9 though, oof, that was rough. You know what it's time for? I think it's time for a little bit of on the go and see what we can find. Alright, well, I don't think the amiibo is going to help too much because the only ones that are included are Gen 1 out of these guys here, and then I think we have Incineroar and Greninja, which we've already named as well. So we'll have to go up to the next one. Now, we can see all the starters here in the background, but like we've labelled them all. We just need to find out what it actually is spelt like. So we have all of the Gen 1 starters, so we're all good there. This is where it gets a little bit more interesting, because as you can see, we've got the legendaries. We've got Meowth, Jigglypuff, and Apom. So Apom, obviously, I haven't written down yet, so I'll go ahead and do that, as well as the legendaries. So that'll at least help us out a little bit for Gen 2. On to Gen 3, obviously we have the box art legends for all of these ones, and, you know, Gen 1's back again. Dialga, Munchlax, there you go. Piplup we've already got, and Palkia, as well as the Gen 2 legends again. Gen 5 legends, we've got Sork and Throw, Ditto, Growlithe, we've already got. Nothing up there is going to help other than the legends from these ones. So obviously Arceus will be great, Scarlet and Violet legends, Karada and Miraidon, so we'll get onto those. Big boy Pikachu. We've got Zacian and Zamazenta, so we'll be able to write those ones down. And then the Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu games, which I might be using later to boot up and see if we can find some of the different mons that we need and require for our challenge. Okay, so let's use some of that info that we got. Obviously, just a few random things that we have sitting on the shelf. We have Sork and Throw. Oh, God, how do I spell this guy's name? Yeah, I don't even know how to spell Throw's name. We'll come back to that later. That'll be good fun. And then we got all the legendaries. So let's see how many legendaries we can name just off of the info that we have. And then I guess Kyurem as well, because that fuses. Oh, that was 3 in 1. Love it. 222 so far, so we're not doing too bad. But man, there is a lot of mons to go. All right. Just for the sake of the unknown, I just want to get those ones out of the way. Milton and Metal. And then we got Paldea. Alright. This is where it's going to get fun, because when I have to go for the Legendary Quartet, I can't remember them off the top of my head. That is going to be a hard one to do. So, what do I go with here? I'm going to feel so bad once I actually figure out how to spell these guys. Now, this is the biggest concern. I'm not going to lie. This is the biggest concern that I had, is the Legendary Quartet from Gen 9. I know that one of them is King Lu. Wotian, maybe? No, this is Chen Hao. Oh, I got one. Chi-Yu? Aha. Oh my god, and I can't remember the last one. Now, the next stage that I think to, right, is some of my more difficult hunts, because I've been shiny hunting for a very long time, right? And throughout these shiny hunts, I've done a lot of resets for certain mons. And I thought I'd just go through and name some of them now, just off the top of my head. All the 8k odds ones, they really stand out. So, let's get labeling. First up, Deoxys. 10k on the dot. Don't care what the haters say, it ain't 9,999. Jirachi, over 36,000. Wow. Alright, that was an interesting one. Celebi, I loved that hunt. It was like 13,443 or something like that. 11,443 I think it was. But yeah, that was a good hunt. I liked that one. But it was single hunting, so it did take a while. Darkrai, I have failed that one several times, which is really, really embarrassing. But hey, it's made me who I am today. Let's go with that. Shaman. I have shiny hunted this, 4 times, I think? 1 in Gen 4 and 2 times in BDSP to be able to get all the forms for it. So, hey, it's quite a memorable one. The shiny that I will probably never get, Manaphy, and Fiona, which is its little offspring. Unfortunately, it can't evolve into Manaphy. That would have been great. Now we get to all of the mythicals that you can't hunt, like Victini, and technically not Genesect, even though we can still get it. Meloetta? Ooh, what else is there? What's the other mythical from this generation? I can't even remember off the top of my head. Well, I'm going to have to go through and name some of the other different mythicals now and see how many I can remember. So I thought I'd go through and list some of the difficult Pokemon, as well as continue on with some of the mythicals that I needed. I thought, yeah, let's continue on with the entries of the Paldean Pokemon while I'm here as well. got the legendaries in, and we just continued going with the legendaries. We got through as many as we could, and then just chucked in a bunch of random ones that I could remember off the top of my head. At the moment, I'm just basically going around and thinking of any ones that I can, especially starter Pokemon and the legendaries, which we made some pretty good progress on, I must say. So overall, pretty happy in that regards. We start chipping away at some of the Paradox Mons as well, which proved to be a little bit more difficult. Pseudo's up next, and we made a lot of progress with the Pseudos, including one of the ones that is not a Pseudo, but could be counted as one. Alright, well, I think it's time for a break, and then I will come back in a second, and hopefully I can make some more progress. I'm pretty happy so far. Pretty happy. 360. It's doable, you know? It's doable. But it's the Mons in between. Like, I'm struggling with Hisui, and there's only 4 more Mons left. What am I gonna do? Okay, change of plans. I'm gonna go over to the shops and see if I can find myself some cards and other products from the Pokemon Company and see if I can, you know, make it work for me and get some more things off the checklist. Now, the only thing is that if I don't bring it home, I'm gonna have to remember it off the top of my head, so that's gonna be interesting. Alright, so we managed to hatch a Tyrunt from an egg, get a Goomy in the wild, and a Heatmor, which was pretty interesting. And it made me remember a lot of the other Mons that we would find throughout the Gen 5 decks as well, so very happy about that. Him on top, kept on clicking on that grunt, which was a little bit annoying, but, you know, is what it is. But we made some good progress with the Pokemon Go front on that. So, we find ourselves in ED Games, which is a video game store in Australia, and we saw a lot of different figurines and whatnot. The Mankey there, that just, oh man. We got most of the starters already, which is fine, but seeing Little Colo and all of those other sort of figurines is actually pretty cool to see. There wasn't a hell of a lot new here, but it was cool. It was cool to see all of these different ones. Oh, how cute does that sleeping Oshawott and Rowlet look? They're amazing. I really wanted to buy them. Now we come to the Pokemon cards. So there was a few sales on different Pokemon cards, including the Regieleki box there as well that I had my eye on. But yeah, we had the Obsidian Flames, and seeing all the booster pack artwork, we thought we might be able to get a clue from that. But yeah, not too bad. On to Go again, and while we were travelling around the shopping centre, we did manage to find a few new ones like Crabrawler, Hariyama, Pansage, and all the different elemental monkeys. So I'm just hoping that we can remember those by the time we get home. Lechonk, Marie, pretty good. We have some more little figurines here in Maya. We're looking at a range of different Pokemon, but for the most part, I think I have them all. Looking at them, yeah, even the Tepig, Duskull, maybe. God, Snivy. Snivy's my mortal enemy. If you guys have been keeping up on the Snivy shiny hunt. But yeah, otherwise, some very cool looking plushes. You'll love to see it. So we found ourselves a Palmy, a Wild Walrein, which is pretty cool. Tyranitar on top of the gym. The Makuhita completing the Hariyama line.
Car hole time. We got something. Regieleki. They ran out of Regidrago, which I didn't really worry about too much, but we get Aleki and Drago in one box. I already have these off the checklist, but I am going to try and chip away at the rest of the cards once we open this up and see what's inside. We also got a lot of Mons in Pokemon Go, so yeah, hopefully we can mark off something a little bit more on the checklist, because the amount of Mons that I was seeing, yeah, it was making me go, right, totally forgot about that. And we even got 2 of the Gen 1 ones that we need to be able to get close towards finishing Gen 1's decks.
We're back! Regieleki. We got the box, but we're not going to start off with that. Instead, we're going to go through the Pokemon Go poll that we got. I want to go through my collection and see what we've got. So, a Lantern, a Zigzagoon, a Walrein. I'm going to go through and enter all of these ones now. Pawmi, Mareep, Piloswine, Bonsweet, Krogunk. There's so many of them. So I'm going to go ahead and write in some of the ones that I got on the journey. And let's see how many we can get to. We're on 364 out of 1,012 at the moment. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. But I reckon we could get at least another 40 or 50 out. Alright, starting off, I'm going to put Mankey and Primate in. Because, oh my god, I can't believe that those ones were missing out of all of them. Wow. Alright, what else do we have? Annihilate. Alright, well, let's go ahead and enter some of these ones. Chinchou and Lantern is the evolutionary line there. We got Zigzagoon. Linoon, and because it was a Galarian one, Obstagoon as well. Pawmi, or Moo, and or Mott. Lovely. Next up, Mareep and its line. Is it really just one L? Wow. That was the only thing that I got wrong with the spelling. That's not bad. Now, I've only got one of the regional monkeys, but it's easy enough to remember the rest. Simicia and Simipour. There you go. All of the elemental monkeys from Gen 5 done. We've also got Wooper, Quagsire, and Clodsire. Beautiful. Crabrawler, Solrock, and obviously the opposite of it, Luna Tone. We got a Tyrant out of the egg, which means, what's Tyrant's evolution? Tyrantrum. Now, after looking at those mons, I thought, hey, let's just check on what I have right here. I have a Drillbur as my daily spawn, so let's go ahead and put that one in. And of course, its evolution, Excadrill. Then we also have Poochyena and Mightyena. Also have Pidove, Tranquil, and Unpheasant. Unpheasant. How do we spell that? Hell. So I guess that about wraps it up for all of the Pokemon Go mons that we got while we were out and about, as well as some extra ones based off of what I clued onto. Although we did have Heatmore as well, and I always think of Durant at the same time. So there's another two marked off the list. Love it. Now, the spots in between Braviary and Heatmore make me think Mandibuzz and what's it called? Bullaby. Chipping away at Gen 5 as well. Over 400 now after that little stint of them. So let's go ahead and open this Regieleki box and see what's inside. Hopefully some good stuff, because I haven't opened a lot of this Crown Zenith set. So let's see what we get. Alrighty, so we're just over 2 hours into this, and we get to go ahead and open up this Regieleki box. It's going to be a struggle, though, apparently. Not apparently. We're fine. Alright, and we start off with getting the Regieleki and Regidrago cards at the front of these ones. Very nice. Unfortunately, already got them marked off the list, so you know they're not new things for us, but we do get the jumbo card as well as the two promo cards there. For those of you who are looking for the code cards, there you go. Happy birthday. Alright, we get 1, 2, 3, 4 Crown Zenith packs. I got this one on special. Probably wouldn't have picked it up if it wasn't on special, to be honest, but at least we got 4 packs, and these are from the Sword and Shield era. I've been playing a lot of the Gen 8, the older games. I loved Gen 8, and I have played a lot of it trying to get a shiny living dex done. And we've been pretty successful so far. Here is the code card, and let's go ahead. I think it's 3 from the back, maybe? We'll go with that. I think we also get the energy card, yeah. So we got the fighting type energy card. If you guys want to play Guess the Energy, be my guest, see how many you get right. We got Friends in Sinnoh. Gloom we already have. Crushing Hammer. We got Wailmer. That's a new one. Alright. Shinx. That's a new one, I think. Larvesta we've already got. Oddish we've already got. Seal, we've already got. Execute in reverse, and whoa, Glaceon, look at that. That is a new one as well as having a new card. So I will happily take that. Another 3 Mons I could potentially tick off, and their evolutionary lines. Got most of the Eevees already, which is cool, but yeah, still need to put Glaceon and Leafeon down, so there we go. At least that's progress. That's what I'm all about. We've got to get progress. We've got the code card. It's so weird. I've got the, usually I have the recording window in front of me so I can see like myself and where the cards are and all that sort of thing, but this time I do not. Instead, it is over to the side. Dusclops, I don't believe I have that one. The Metang line we've definitely got. Energy Switch. Chatot I found, but I haven't actually entered yet, so I'll put him down there. Galarian Mr. Mime, I feel like I should probably put him in the pile just in case. Same with Sunkern and the Bidoof, they are new ones for us. We got a Coughing. Oh, yo, look at that! That is so clean. Oh, I love that. That is probably some of the best artwork from this set, surely. Hisui and Gudra. Oh yeah, and Snorlax, that looks weird, but I love that card. That is sick. I will happily take that card. Nothing else too over the top for that, but that's okay. That's okay. Come on, we've got to hurry up and open up these packs so we can get back to entering and trying to get all of the Mons listed for this set, or for the entire Pokedex. Man, that's a big ask. I can't believe I've undertaken this one. We've got the Gloom, the Crushing Hammer. We've got Luxio, so that's just an evolution. Seal, Potion, Aron, that's a new one. Clawfish as well, love it. We've got the Energy Switch. Yo! That Feeble card looks sick. I love that. What an awesome card. Feeble, I will put you down here. Oh, the signed Nessa card as well. That is brilliant. I love that. I mean, it's not a Pokemon, unfortunately, but hey, it's a new card as far as I can remember, even though it's been probably a year. Maybe not quite, but getting close to a year since I've opened this set, so that's crazy. There we go, we got a code card for you guys. Please let me know if you redeem any of them, and this one's an easy one because we got the V-Star marker at the beginning. Pincursion, that one would have been a difficult one to remember, I reckon. We've got the Rare Candy, Bisharp, and its evolutions. Love it. Aron and Clawfish we've already got. The Energy Surge, Scyther. I don't think I've put Scizor in yet, so I think I'll keep him down here. Riolu, one of the fan favorites. Yo! Full art Sharon's Pair. That is sick. I love that. Very cool. And that double hitter. Is that a double Glaceon? Wow. I got 2 Glaceons in the same box. That is mental. But yeah, that is a really, really cool trainer card. I love that. Alright. Well, as you guys can see, it's a mess. I've got to clean it up and enter some of the Mons. Before and after. Wow. Alright, we are at 451. We've made some pretty good progress so far. I did remember one while I was entering these ones from the Pokemon cards as well, the Phantom that I saw in Pokemon Go, because I don't believe I got a video recording of it. If I did, then you guys have already seen it, but yeah, I think I've got quite a few now, and now it's just going to be a matter of going through and trying to name as many as I can. There is one more thing that I did see which might give me a few ideas, and that is a poster for Detective Pikachu Returns on the Switch. So let's bring that up now and see what I found. Ooh, you know what? This poster actually had a lot of good Mons in it. Ordino, we had Ducklet, which would mean Swanna, Applin, Flapple, what's the other one? Appleton. Would Dipplin count? No. Even though Dipplin is like brand new, still not there. Bellossom. Lovely. Alright. I feel like we're getting somewhere now. This is good. Alright, let's start to chip away at Paldea now. I think Paldea's turn is nigh. We'll try and get as much of these out of the way now that we've had a look at the plushes, so yeah, I'm feeling confident. I'm so disappointed in myself that I can't think of these last 2 Mons. It's a 2-stage line, surely. I feel like it's in the Seafoam Islands as well. It has to be around that area. That was a good hit. I love that. When you just think of a place and then you can remember all of the sorts of encounters in it, and that makes things so much easier. So much easier. Ooh, yes. Lorantis and Fomantis. I was trying to remember what the other grass-type Pokemon was from Gen 7. And we finally got there. Took me a while though. Got Cutiefly. We had Bombi. And I'm trying to remember, but I am struggling. Bonsly. That's the one that's next to Mr. Mime. Oh, sorry, Mime Jr. But that's not the side of Mime Jr. that I thought it would be. Because Munchlax is already in there. So what hasn't got a pre-evolution there? Well, it makes it easier in a way. Because it means that we're not looking for a 3-stage one. But what? Ooh. Delmize. That's a very random one. Oh, we got the one next to Exeggutor. I'm happy about that. What else? What else is in the Galar region near Delmize's spawn? I cannot think. Ooh, Cherubi. And Cherim. I feel like the missing 3 mons at the start of Gen 4 are going to be something tree related. But I just can't remember what. What's in between that and Vespiquen though? Oh jeez. Come on, I need to get at least 2 more, just so at least I can have a little bit of a break on 800. I know that I'll be able to make it to 800 before we go and grab something to eat. Oh, it's just so hard to think though, that's the only thing. There you go. Phoebus and my Lotic. That takes us to exactly 800. Okay, I'm happy about that. I can rest on that for the moment. I've got some plans of how to get some more mons in my mind by being able to actually go and search for them within the games. Now, I'm not going to be able to use the Pokedex because, you know, that'd be cheating. Completed all the other games, so that's not allowed. But I am allowed to go around and just have a look, and if anything is in my party that helps, I doubt it, but that'll be useful as well. So, we'll be back after a dinner break and see if we can get this done. Filled up on dinner, we're back to it. I was watching some YouTube shorts, and it was a guess who the Pokemon is based on the poorly seen drawing, and gave me an answer, which is awesome. Only one, but I will still take it. So, Grafaiai, Shrivel. There we go. Alright, 802. So we are 210 away from victory, but it's difficult, man. It's getting difficult. We are 4 hours into this. I need some help, alright? I need some help. We're going to head into the video games and see if we can find these last 2 mons that are needed for Generation 1. Alrighty. Let's go Eevee. Eevee, my concern is that it might be a version exclusive, which is going to be absolutely brutal. What is it though? I mean, I didn't mean to use the lure, but also, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Alright, so my thought process at the moment is I've got to fly over to the Seafoam Islands. See what we can find here. I don't think there's going to be anything in the water over here. I believe we've got all the water spawns. There's a Magikarp. Tentacool. Yeah, I really feel like it's in here. Whatever it is, I feel like it's in here. I could be completely wrong though. Where are all the spawns at? We got one Zubat. Dugong. Slowbro. Just trying to think of something else that would actually be in here. I'm struggling to think of anything. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else other than the Slowpoke one. Please tell me that we got something to ride along on. Dragonite, Pidgeotto. This is Doduo, Raticate here. What about in here? Lapras, Psyduck. What's that? Was that That's a Kabuto in there. Interesting. Taurus, Slowpoke, Chansey, Vulpix, Growlithe. Man, I'm struggling, guys. I'm struggling to think of what this would be. I'm going on the mansion. I can't think of anything else there. I'm sure we got coughing and wheezing. What's the equivalent for Let's Go Pikachu, though? Maybe I'll search the mansion and see if there's any, like, the specialty trainers that they have the mark above their head as to, like, what Pokemon they want to battle. Excuse me, Magma. I did not ask for you to be there. Yo! Oh, I just thought of it! It's Muck and Grimer! I was sure it was another Poison-type Pokemon. We got it! Gen 1 done! Alright, so 2 out of the 10 generations done so far. Obviously, the unknown one was very easy. Actually, Hisui's a region as well, so we got 11. Alright, but we're still missing those. Maybe I boot up Legends Arceus next and see if we can find what the last 2 ones of those are. Good old PLA. I feel like this is really going to help with Gen 4 mons. Maybe a little bit of Gen 2. In fact, I can already think of one before I've even loaded into the game. So I'm sure that we'll see it along the way, but I will go ahead and write it into the list as well. We don't get any outbreaks or anything. Damn. You know what? I'm gonna go to Alabasta Icelands and see what we can get to spawn in. Okay, everything's looking pretty normal so far. This has reminded me of another one, which is fantastic. This is there. Woohoo! Chingling and Chimecho. Alright, that's a good one. I'm gonna have to try and remember these though for as soon as we're done in this area. Because I'm only letting myself explore at once. Bronzor and Bronzong though. Oh, that's some more Gen 4 mons. I think that's about all she wrote for this map run. Now I've got to try and remember this as I get out of here. Alrighty, so things that I remember from that map run. Bronzor, Bronzong. Sometimes things are difficult to remember. I did alright though, I did alright. And it also reminded me of Golett, and Golurk. Yeah, that's a question mark. Do I need to do that? Not really, but we may as well go there, eh? Oh, I just remembered. Okay, so that's Growlithe. Quillfish and Overquill. Alright, I feel like that was a fairly successful run, especially for the Gen 2, and also I feel like we'll get Hisui done now. Quill. Perfect. Alright, Hisui is now done. That's fantastic. Remoraid. Mantine. Mantike. Octillery. Okay, we did spell all of that right. That's good. Okay, we got the double question mark this time. I feel like we'll go to the Summit Camp on Coronet Highlands. Hope for the best here. Stunky. Alright, finally. Finally a new one that I'm like, okay, yeah, that's something I definitely don't have on the list. Well, you know what I haven't done? Because I was thinking of Gym Leader's Pokemon. Meditite. And Medicham. From Maylane's Pokemon. It's a Raltser. Didn't expect to see a Raltser. Ooh, and Pachirisu. So Barboach, Wishcash, and Pachirisu. There we go. Alright, so now what I'm thinking is we've got a lot of Gen 4. I don't think it's worth us spending a lot of time in Hisui anymore, especially since we've got all the Hisuian mons. I reckon we're better off going to another generation. However, while I'm here, I sort of want to get all of the Pokemon, the Pikachu clones, like Morpeko, what else do we have? I'm starting to think of some, like, Gen 8 mons now. Dozo, Tatsugiri, and now we're back in Struggle Town. But 834, that's a decent amount. We're less than 200 to go until we are done with this challenge. But I think we're done with PLA for the moment. Let's go on and try something else. I'm trying to think of some more like single stage mons. Furfru, Klefki. That's right. We are running out of Gen 6 mons. And Gen 6 mons are difficult, man. Very difficult. Ooh, Hoenn, Doublade, and Aegislash. Aegislash, good. Alright. There's definitely a big chunk of Kalos missing, but I can't even think what it would be. Kalos, what are you missing? Ooh, Phantom. Oh, no, I've already done those. Oh, no. Wishy-Washy? Ooh, I just thought from Gen 8. Orbeetle. What's its middle stages, though? The Hippo line. Hippopotas and Hippodown. Ooh, okay. There's only one remaining from Gen 4 now. That is good. Oh wait, there's two missing in Gen 4, but I'm just trying to remember what the evolution would be. Ooh, I think I just remembered the last mythical. Hoopa! Alright, I think that's all of the mythicals and legendaries done, with the exception of those two Ultra Beasts. Those two Ultra Beasts are going to annoy the hell out of me. I'm struggling here. 871. We're just over 5 hours in. Is it going to be too much for me? Surely not. I mean, I consider myself a Pokemon Master. To some degree, at least. But what if I can't even overcome this challenge? Where do I go from here? Man, I can't believe that it took me this long to remember. But I have Makuhita and Hariyama from Pokemon Go that I caught while I was out and about. And now I've got to try and remember the rest of them. Ooh, Jellicent. And Frillish. There's a few single stage ones that I'm really not sure on. Because I've already got Durant and Heatmore. And Sigilif. What other Gen 5 single stage mons are there? Colossal is the one that I was thinking of as well. What is it? 1LSS. Blipbug! That's what it's called. That took me ages to remember. I don't know why I couldn't remember it. Man, that took some time. It's gonna get to a stage where I just get so frustrated once I realize what I'm missing from all these. I'm thinking one of the Paradox Mons, because I know that one of them that's missing is the Moth, but I can't remember what it's called for the life of me. But then two of them are the Iron Mons. Okay, if I get 6 more, then it's only 100 to go, so I can rest easy with that, you know? Resting easy with only 100 to go, I can do it. Ooh, out in the water, Palafin, and what's its pre-evolution? Finizen. Good. Alright, 908. 4 more to go before I can rest easy for the night. There we go. Alright, 100 to go. 100 to go. We finished Kanto, Unknown, and Hisui, and we are very, very close on Sinnoh. I'd say Johto as well. We've only got 7 to go in Kalos. It's okay. I don't have a clue what those last 2 will be after Iron leaves. I'm trying to remember what got added afterwards. Because I don't think it's Diplin, and I don't think it's like Poltergeist or Sinistchi. So, yeah, I'm struggling with that one. But there's a lot of Gen 8 mons that we still need to get. But for tonight, then we're going to rest. Rest my brain. Oh man, it's a lot to think about. I thought of another one. Cramorant. I know that I've got more Pekka already. Arrokuda and Barrascuda. What could be next, though? I really, really can't think. I'm thinking it either has to be after the Glimwood Tangle because of the Ponyta, Rapidash, Sinistea, Poltergeist, but I'm really not sure. Alright, with less than 100 to go, I think we're going to have to pull out the big guns. I'm going to choose a random Pokemon TCG set and just scan through it, see what I can see, and if there's any ones that I haven't got, let's chuck them on in. But I have to go through and look at the whole set and try and remember from the top of my head any of the mons that are missing. So that's going to be interesting. Alrighty, so we're going to pass Silver Tempest, we're going to pass Crown Zenith, that's actually the set that we opened today. We've got the base set of Scarlet and Violet or Paldea Evolved. Ooh, I feel like Paldea Evolved has a better chance, and already I'm just thinking of another one. But can I remember the name of it? Oh, Tadbulb and Bellybolt. Alright, we've got to try and remember those ones. I'm pretty sure they're in this set, so we'll see how we go. Nothing new there I can see. We've got the starters, Tarantula, Spidots, Nimble and Lockix. Okay. Alright, I can try and remember that. That's okay. Chi-Yu. I'm pretty sure we've done Chi-Yu already. Yeah, I've already got that somehow. None of the water types are new from what I can see. Ice Cube. Alright. Oh my god, am I going to be able to remember that though? Ice Cube, Veluza. Alright, we're getting somewhere now. This is actually giving me a lot to remember. Tadbulb, Fairy and Psychic types. Ooh, not seeing Oranguru. Sandygast and Power Sand as well. I'm pretty sure I got Dedenne. The Tinkline. Fighting types, nothing standing out there. Rockruff. Okay, Rockruff. Persimmon. Glimmet and Glamora. Tinglu. The Wooper. Man, going over all of these cards, I'm going like, okay, yeah, this is easy. There's quite a few in here. But as soon as I go to enter them, I'm not going to be able to remember all these. That's the troubling part. Flamigo as well. Okay. Hopefully with these cards a little bit fresher in my mind, I will be able to remember it a little bit more. We've got Pyro Marill. Yeah, I don't think we have Marill and Azumarill. That's actually two that are missing from Gen 2. And then obviously the Lycanroc, the Quavel, and Iono. There you go. Alright. Well, that's all we get to look at, so let's go ahead and enter them and see what we can remember. There was a few single stages there and a few evolutionary lines, so let's get back to it. Alrighty, now time to remember everything that we just went through. This puts us in a tricky spot now, though. Struggling to remember anything else. There is so many Gen 5 left over, though. So many Gen 5. What am I forgetting from Gen 5? Okay, I'm thinking something early route. What is missing from, like, the Roselia area? Oh, the Trapinch line. I was trying to think in the desert for that one. Flygon and Vibrava. Bro, there we go. Alright. It's almost another pseudo there. So we got the fossils. Oh, cast form. Ah, look at that. That's all of those cast forms. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. But what's after Charmeco and before Why Not? Single stage Mon. What's it called? Nihilego. Yes, alright, there we go. We did get all the Ultra Beasts done, so that's good. But there's still a few missing here and there. It's 80 more to go. I've done so well to get this far. I'm going to feel so stupid for those, like, last two Mons in Gen 2. It's something obvious, but I just can't think of it. Alrighty, I'm running out of options. We've got 80 left, and I think we've got to boot out the wild area in Sword and Shield, and hopefully we can mark a few of these ones off. Alright. In we go. We're currently in the DAs, which I don't need any more of the legends, so that should be fine. Oh. I just remembered the Hatchrim line, the Grimmsnarl line. That's all part of the Glimwood Tangle. That's what ones I'm missing from there. Okay, this is going to be a big part of the Galar decks, I think. Oh. The Vanillite line. Oh, beware. Man, I just want to stop now so I can remember all of these ones. Skin tank. Whoops. I accidentally ran into you, but I'm okay with this. I believe we've already got Maractus. Yeah. Oh, hello. Oh, Inkay. That's another new one. Sweet. Okay, I think my last main area that I want to go to is the Lake of Outrage. And see what we can find over there. Grap locked, because I'm pretty sure that's a strong spawn over here. Oh, and Shiinotic as well. Damn. To be honest, this has given me a few different options. Now I've got to try and remember them all. Good luck to me. Let's start at the end. Shiinotic. I can't remember its pre-evolution. I'll come back to it later. Dwebble. Crustle. We are getting there with Gen 6 as well. But there are some just absolute doozies that are left, and I don't know what to do with them. Yes, alright, I remembered some. Porygon 2 and Porygon Z, which is the missing Sinnoh one down the bottom. So Sinnoh only has one left. I don't have a clue what it is, though. Ouch. Oh, it's those little bits missing here and there. I just can't get it at the moment. Might have to go to a different area and roam around, see if we can find some other answers. Alright, I feel like we needed to just try a different area. Oh, Marini and Toxapex. Okay, Marini and Toxapex, definitely. A battle? Really? Well, that was a great waste of time with that battle. Come on, game. Show me something new. Yeah, I feel like we're not getting anything else from this area. Gotta fly to a different area. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be anything on this route either. I think the next best thing we can do is head on over to the Isle of Armor. There's one I don't have. Emolga. Alright, so Emolga, Marini is what I'm thinking so far. Ooh, just thought of another one as well. The Bouffalant. I think we might even call it for the Isle of Armor. I feel like we've got everything. Oh, and Mienfoo as well. Yeah, we're looking pretty good at the moment. I'm happy. Alright, I think let's call it for the Isle of Armor and see if we can enter some more in. Alright, let's see if we can remember them all. Emolga. Marini. There you go. Oh, look at that. Gen 7 is coming along nicely. I'm missing that one line from Gen 7 and then it's done. Alright, 962. We are on the home stretch. 50 to go. Let's go into the Crown Tundra and hopefully that can shed a little bit of light on the situation. Alright, I'm hoping that this area gives me something. It reminded me about the Shuckle before. I'm pretty sure that's a Gossifleur. Oh, you know what? I just remembered the little cave over the side there. Ferroseed and Ferrothorn. Let's see if I can remember it when it comes down to that. Man, it feels weird to be back here again. Pretty sure we got Carbink, but not 100% sure. Oh, that's another one that I haven't got. Absol. Alright, I think that's all she wrote, and can I remember everything? I don't think so, but I'll try my best. Alright, so we got the Gen 5 fossils done. That's good. Gen 5 is looking a hell of a lot healthier now. Just from that little stint there. Bruxish. That's another one. Don't think I've got Bruxish yet. Okay. Wow. Okay, that means we've only got one more left. Yo, I just figured out what those early 2-1s are. Natu and Xatu. Wow. Alright, now there's only one thing missing from Gen 2. I'm not going to have a clue what it is, though. Ooh. Glimmet. And Glimora. I'm trying to remember anything else, though, and I am struggling at the moment. We have 39 left, and I think I might have to call it a night. I have to get some good sleep. We're going to lose a lot of time. We'll be very limited trying to get all of this done. But I think that's all my little brain can handle at the moment. So catch you guys in the morning. Okay, sorry I lied. I just thought of 2 more, and I can't go to sleep just yet. So let's go ahead and write them in. Pumpkaboo, Gorgeist, Minchino, and Chinchino. Oh my god. Alright, we're close. Now it's good night. Alright, good morning. 4 hours and 50 minutes remaining. Holy moly. Alright. I woke up, had a shower, and now I'm here. I had a few brainwaves last night, which have really, really helped me. Something that I figured that I was missing from Gen 8 is the 4 fossils. I just hadn't put them in yet. So, Dracovish, Arctovish, Dracozolt, and Arctozolt. And that should be all of them. Lovely. Other ones that I'm missing. The other one that I thought of from Gen 6 is Binacle and Barbarical. Oh, a few single stages. Oh, and the last one of the last Paradox ones. Jugulus. So we got the last Iron one. I can't remember what the moth's called though. Oh, that's annoying me. There's a 2-stage missing in Gala. I'm not too sure about that one. But as well as remembering Iron Jugulus, I also remembered some of the single-stage ones. Flamigo being one of them. Veluza. What else do we have, though? No way. I just remembered. We got the Clink line. I'm not gonna lie, we are looking pretty good. What's that? That's 23 away? 23 is doable. I'm trying to think of what these last 2 would be after Walking Wake and Iron Leaves. You know what's killing me the most? Is that one Mon from Sinnoh. I just can't think of what it is. Cannot think at all. I was surprised that I got Spiritomb, to be honest. Alrighty. I think it's come down to this. We're gonna get ready and fire up the 1008 Pokemon video. It's not gonna be the most help, because those Pokemon are gonna be flashing fast. But, hopefully it'll trigger something up here and help us remember. Even if it's just to finish off Paldea. Here we go. Not seeing anything yet. My eyes are scanning so fast. Just to see if there's anything. I love this video though, man. I could watch this 1,000 times. Okay, got all the early route mons. Ooh, Skitty! I think Skitty's a new one. Corsola! Corsola and Cursula! Alright, all the fossils. I can't believe I forgot about the Gen 8 fossils. This is so cool, man. I love this. Can't remember if I got Pumpkaboo in there as well. Pumpkaboo might be another one. All the different forms. Love it. Is this going to show me anything new here? I don't think so. This would help me with Nihilego. Struggle with that one. The Legends. It's so epic, man. The Mythicals. 905. Alright, Paldea. Help me out here. Okay, got all these guys so far. Can't remember its name. Good so far. Cloth! Oh no. How could I forget Cloth? And Flittle. Alright. Cloth and Flittle. Cyclizar. 1000th Pokemon. Go Dingo. Crazy. Alright. Did that help? Absolutely. I've got a few ideas, and I think I should be able to finish most of Paldea. But I'm trying to remember 1 or 2 of the early ones that I saw. But I just can't remember. It's obviously a lot easier for you guys because you see me mentioning them. But the luxury of post. We don't have that. So, what can I remember? Skitty. Delicati. Corsola. And that finishes Gen 2. That's amazing. Cursula. What is that single stage mon? I feel like it's a ground rock type, but based on its position, it might be an ice type. I'm just trying to think of what it would be. Let's try and focus on some of the Gen 9 mons. Cyclizar, a Flittle, a Spathra. How on earth am I going to get these last few mons? We've got 18 left. Alright, I just finished watching through it one more time. I've got some more ideas. So, let's try and put them in and see if that gets us over 1,000. Cloth. Lovely. I figured out what the last Sinnoh one was. Happiny. Awesome. Drudigan. Scraggy. That's right. And Scrafty. That's all of Unova done. Wow. Okay. That surprises me. Paldea, the only two of the four that I can't remember, is because I don't know its name. I can't remember its name for the life of me. Oh, Galar is Stone Journer. That's right. I remember seeing that in the video and going, oh yes, that's it. Galar's done. Kalos has two, and I cannot remember them for the life of me. So Hoenn, Kalos, one from Alola, and then Paldea. What is it though? I can't think, man. I can't think. Well, one thing's for sure. We've got to boot up Scarlet and see if we can find these two Pokemon, just so I can know their name. Because otherwise I'm not going to have a clue. We've only got 10 left. Let's get it done. Alright, I have two Mons in particular that I just can't remember the name of. Everything else, as soon as I see it, I'm just going to go, God damn, man. God damn. Maybe my boxes will have a clue? Nope, boxes didn't help. Alright, flying back to the mainland from the DLC. I love the whole aeroplane thing. That's awesome. Imagine if the Dragonite down there could be shiny. That'd be awesome. Alright, Alfrenada. I know where this Pokemon spawns, roughly. We just gotta get lucky for it to show up. There it is! Alright. What's this thing called? It's called Fido. Why could I not remember that? I love the name Fido. Alright. So Fido, we've got to remember that one. Let's head over to a big crater and head on down. Wish me luck! Hopefully, some of the moths start showing up. There he is. Alright. What is your name? We have Fido and we have Slitherwing. I don't know why I couldn't remember that one either, but that was just not coming to me at all. So Slitherwing and Fido. Let's chuck him in. Alright. Slither, Wing, and Fido. Still not Gen 9 complete, unfortunately. We got those two ones at the end, and I cannot think of them for the life of me. We've only got 8 to go, and I just cannot think of what they are. We got 3 from Gen 3, 1 from Gen 7, 2 from Gen 9, and 2 from Gen 6. Honestly, I know as soon as the shadows are here, that I'm going to be able to do it. That I will get the last few. The question is, though, am I going to be able to remember them all before having to activate the shadows? Honestly, I don't know. There's not many other things that I could do other than replaying through Ruby, Sapphire, and just seeing if I can find the right area where this thing spawns, whatever it may be. I'm sure it's a grass Pokemon before Roselia. What is it, though? Here we go, I got my copy of Ruby plugged in with my shiny Jirachi on it, and hopefully it'll give me the answer that I need. Doesn't look like anything in here is, oh, there's shiny Jirachi there. Hey. But, doesn't look like anything in there is going to help me. We're going to have a look in some of these areas and see if we can find maybe something in the grass. I found my answer. I just found my answer. Volbeat and Illumise. I don't know what this last one in Gen 3 is going to be, though. Maybe I can find it? We'll see. Volbeat. Illumise. Wow. Okay. We are 6 away from victory. 2 single stages and then a double stage, I think, from Gen 6. Not a clue what it would be, though. Oh my god. I hate it when I do this. I remember Mons that I've gone through in the previous gameplay or looked at a video or, you know, seen the cards. Absol. Why was Absol so difficult? I saw it in the Crown Tundra And it was only just then that I remembered it. I was thinking back to the routes in Hoenn just as to where the thing would be located. The one after Bruxish is killing me, and I'm sure it's a 2-stage evolution, but I just don't know what it is from Gen 6. Gen 6 is so small as well, you'd think you'd remember it. It has some weird mons in it though, that's for sure. Alrighty, I think it's time. 20 hours in, with only 5 mons remaining. 2 of them, I just don't even have a clue. And we're gonna get these last 5 done. Cannot be undone without reset. Oh no. Am I doing it? I think I've got to. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be sitting here without any idea for the next God knows how long. Let's do it. Drampa. I even remember seeing Drampa in the video. And Helioptile. No. Drampa. Helioptile. And Heliolisk. Wow. I'm not going to be able to remember the names of the brand new mons. I can't remember them off the top of my head. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to look up these last 2. I just can't remember these last ones. I didn't expect them to be in here, to be honest. Because they're not even in the game yet. So I believe it's Raging Bolt. There we go. And Iron Crown. Holy moly. We just finished naming all 1012. What was that? 5 of them? 5 of them I needed shadows for. That's not bad. There's a few that I needed to go and find in the wild. So, Fido and Slitherwing. To be able to remember their name, because I couldn't remember the name. I could picture them on, but that was about it. There's a few that I'm disappointed that I didn't remember. But it's one of those things, when you have to name all of them, it's difficult. It's been a journey, man. Just under 4 hours remaining is all I had left. That is incredible. I don't know what to say. It's been a journey. I have a challenge for myself that I want to undertake next time. But I'm thinking I might need a little bit more than 24 hours to get it done. Thanks for watching. Peace.